guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Hijabadore here, and I was so surprised. I didn't even realize this until like recently that I've never really done an official foundation review on my channel. Every time like I've talked about foundations, I've either done it in a foundation routine video or, you know, in like a first impressions kind of video where I've collectively tried a lot of new products. So I was like, oh my god, so this could be my very first ever foundation review on my channel, and it's none other than Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in shade Toffee, which is 420G. G stands for golden. I just received it like 2 hours ago, and this shipment from Sephora just took forever. I was thinking maybe I would be brown sugar, but right now I'm kind of tanned because it's been really hot in LA lately in October. I mean, what? I just grabbed it in Toffee, and I just hope that this matches me. And I mean, you guys already know that this comes in a plastic bottle. It looks like a very nice ombre-ish cute packaging. I really like the packaging, but I feel like it's extremely big. Like, look at the packaging right next to my face, but then again, you get a lot of product compared to other foundations. Most of my foundations are like only like 1 fluid ounce, and this one is actually 1.18 fluid ounces. So I'm really happy that you get a little bit extra product with this, and I've heard apparently you don't really need a lot of it to apply on your face. So basically this can just last you for a year maybe if you don't really wear foundation all the time. This foundation comes in 30 different shades, and this comes with a pump, you would already know. And what am I doing? First I need to apply some primer. Okay, since I'm breaking out all over my face, I don't know what is going on with this weather. Like, the weather is changing, and like my skin is just really messed up right now, and also I've been on like pain medications and stuff, so my skin has been really paying the toll. So yeah, I need a good primer. So the one that I'm using is Dermalogica Hydra Blur Primer, and this is how it looks like. I mean, I don't really like to read the packaging, but whatever. I've heard that you only need 1 pump to do the whole entire face, but every review video I've watched, people do like half face brush and then half with a beauty blender. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this side with a brush and then this side with a beauty blender. Okay, so this is 1 whole pump, and I feel like the foundation might be a little bit dark on me, especially since the winter is coming. All right, so the foundation doesn't really feel like cream, because I've heard a lot of people saying that it feels like cream. It's feeling like moussey texture to me. Like, look at it. It feels moussey to me, honestly. Let's just apply it and see. It smells so freaking good. And the brush I'm using, Morphe E7. Alright guys, so I've only applied it on this side, and I did not use any concealer. I just applied the foundation in place of concealer, and right now I'm just packing on some powder for baking because I don't want this foundation to crease. Like, every time, even if I use concealers, I quickly apply the powder so it doesn't crease. Alright, so I haven't set the rest of my face. I've almost used up that 1 whole pump that I had on the back of my hand, and let me just tell you that I had to stop halfway and just ask myself, like, what the heck? Do you guys freaking see this? It legit looks like a filter. Like, this side was really bad, guys. Like, when I'm looking at it in the mirror, I'm just shook. I had to hurry up and just apply that powder just to, you know, just to get talking. Oh my god. Do you see this? Okay, let me just like zoom you in a little bit, but just promise that you're not gonna be rude. I don't believe it at all. Do you see this? And you must be wondering like why the heck she used this foundation in place of concealer. Because while I was applying it, I was like, since it's so freaking hyped up to be extremely full coverage, let me just try it as a concealer. And I am shook. I honestly don't know how to do this review anymore. Like, what? Compare. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. And this side doesn't even have that many pimples. This is the side that had like a lot of pimples. I think you can still see them bumped up, but you cannot see them as blemishes or anything at all. I just want to say like, man, Huda, you did it. You did it. Like, are you freaking serious? I mean, let me just finish up. Let me just apply one more pump because this one just kind of dried. So let me just take some and I'm gonna complete this side using my beauty blender. And I feel like the color, the shade is not even bad. It's actually looking good. I don't really like my foundations to be extremely light on me. I don't know what I was getting worried about. I'm gonna set under my eye area and let it bake. And then I'm gonna set the rest of my face using Sephora's Micro Smooth in shade Tan. I very lightly set this foundation. I didn't really go with a heavy hand. Alright guys, so this is how my face looks like. I'm actually gonna go off camera and finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back. But let me just tell you that I definitely see a big difference between the brush side and the beauty blender side. I can see my skin peeking through on my forehead on this side, and also like I can see that the concealer is not that nice how it looks on this side. Like, it just looks extremely flawless on this side, and I feel like the powder is kind of caking up on this side, maybe because I applied a lot of it, or maybe I left it for too long, or maybe I just applied a lot of foundation on this area. I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with MAC Fix Plus once I'm done with the whole makeup. Alright guys, so I just finished my makeup and I think I'll just upload this very quick makeup tutorial on my Instagram. I have been loving nude eyes with vampy lips, but I have a pimple right here that kind of made me mess up on my lower lip. So it just took me forever to do my lower lip, but that's okay. I feel like the look is still popping. And I'm really impressed by the foundation. Again, I wish I did this side with the brush as well because I'm a perfectionist sometimes. Maybe because I have slight OCD, I feel like it's kind of annoying me that I can see some skin through my foundation over here and there's like lipstick on my finger, but whatever. Even though the foundation came with a primer, little sample size primer, I didn't want to use it because a lot of people said that the primer made the foundation drag onto their skin. Okay, so I definitely see the foundation kind of settling into my fine lines very slightly. But a lot of foundations do that, and also on the sides of my nose like that. Those are like my problem areas, both sides of my nose. It just, the foundation just looks very textured on these areas. Other than that, I feel like my foundation is looking really good. I have combination skin. I do get oily. Most of the times I get oily. I barely get dry, but right now the weather is changing, as I keep saying it, so I don't really want to just blame the foundation because my skin is in really bad condition right now. I've used other foundations with a much better skin, so that's why I can't really compare this foundation with my L'Oreal Pro Glow or, you know, my other foundations, but this foundation is a very different kind of foundation. The only foundation I can kind of compare it with is my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I feel like that foundation feels pretty heavy on my skin. It looks pretty much like this, how it's looking, but I feel like my Estee Lauder Double Wear just really sits heavy on my skin, and this is not feeling like anything. I feel like it's my skin. Even when I touch it, I don't feel no stickiness, nothing, nowhere. So it's 8:11 right now, and I'm gonna come back, and whenever I'm ready to take this makeup off, I'm not gonna really promise to wear this all day long because it's already pretty late. So maybe in like 3 to 4 hours I'll come back and let you guys know what I think about this foundation, or you know, how it held up or what I felt about it. But for right now, I'm really enjoying the foundation on my skin, and I feel like my Fenty foundation was settling into my fine lines and into each and every pore on my face a lot more than this. This one is very slightly settling into my fine lines. I mean my smile lines, like if you can see, like right here. Can you see? I hope that you're able to see what I'm talking about. I'll be back. Hi guys. I don't look too cute right now. I took off my lipstick because of the pimple right here was kind of bothering me while I was eating, and then the lipstick was there and it was just all a mess. So I just took some lip oil and I roughly removed it, so there's no layer of lipstick on my lips. That being said, look at the foundation, guys, and it's almost my bedtime. It's been like more than 3 hours, and I'm sorry that I couldn't really do it all day long because I'm a mother. I don't really have that much time, so I just have to avail any time that I can get. So even in 3 hours, I'm pretty impressed because the concealer that I applied around my brows, that started being a little bit greasy or oily, but the freaking foundation, or the foundation that I applied as concealer, everything is just holding up so nice, and I'm just like, what? And knowing my skin, by now I would have started seeing some oils, but this foundation is still feeling like my skin. Like even right now, just touching it, nothing at all. Like I don't feel no stickiness, nothing. Like I feel like this is my skin, and it's feeling really matte. But when I look at the finish of the foundation, it's definitely satiny. Like it's kind of like it's matte, but it has that very nice skin like glow to it. So I feel like I can even wear this foundation without any, you know, heavy makeup. I can just legit just wear it by itself, you know, just use it as a concealer or like a spot corrector or something like that. It's holding up real nicely as a concealer, and I'm like, why didn't I use it to clean up around my brows? And let me just grab a mirror just to tell you a bit more. Oh my god, look at this lipstick. It's all over right here. Oh my god. I do feel like my skin looks very softened, but the only places that's kind of making me feel a little bit uncomfortable is this area. Like I can see some pores. I have to be really close to my face in order to see the pores. Even if I'm holding the mirror like a little bit farther away, I don't see no pores, and I definitely see some softening going on all over my skin. Like there is that kind of, you know, that Instagram beautifying filter, or that Snapchat beautifying filter that just gives you that softened effect to your skin. But oh my god, like right here you can see the foundation has held up real nicely. As I told you like in the beginning, how I was seeing the foundation settling into my smile lines, I don't know where did it go. it's not there anymore. Like, it's not settling into my fine lines. I don't know how, it just kind of adjusted to my skin or something. On the sides of my nose, I don't see no cakiness at all. But on the Beauty Blender side, of course, I see a little bit of my redness peeking through. So I hope that this foundation review was worth it. I hope that you guys found it helpful. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video and make sure that you hit the bell button so every time I upload a video you get notification. So take care. Bye bye.